welcome back to my channel. I'm here joined by Jenefe. And today we will be doing something a little bit spooky. Where, there's beliefs that exist everywhere that people believe in. And there's lots of superstitions here in the Philippines. I've heard a lot, but I don't believe in them. And Jenefe is 20, and she's been here all her life.
Yeah.
So she can base all of these and she can say her side of hearing this. Because where she lives they're always talking like that.
Yeah, as always.
Well, here it's just like the main exact one. So I didn't see that there's two sites I saw in Google. One is named Cultural Trip, and then the other one is like pop culture, I guess. But not all of these are considered true, but it says here like weird Filipino superstitions, and then many superstitions people believe in, Filipinos believe in.
Yeah, almost.
So we're going to see if she believes in any of these, and I'm just going to be here to see how I react towards people believing in this stuff. But I 100% do not believe in this stuff is true or anything. So the first site we will be looking at is Cultural Trip, where it's titled 9 Superstitions that many Filipinos still believe in. So still, meaning it was believed before.
Yep.
The number of steps of staircases at home should not be divisible by 3. Huh? Is that up in your house? The number of stairs, it cannot be divided by 3. I have 44. .666666667. So clearly mine is not divided by 3. How many steps is in your house?
3.
3 steps?
Yeah.
Oh, that's divided by 3.
I didn't even hear about like
That.
yeah.
3 divided by 1. Oh, 3 divided by 3 is 1. It's divided by 3.
Oh yeah.
Next, turn your plate when someone's leaving in the middle of the meal. When sitting at the dining table for a meal and someone gets up to leave before the rest of the group finishes, everybody left at the table should turn their plates to ensure safe travels for the person leaving. I've heard of that one, like when you're done eating, you cannot clean it until like they're done eating. But I've never heard of like turn your plate when someone's leaving in the middle of the meal.
No.
I've never seen that by any groups or anything. They just pick up their plate and go. Don't go straight home after attending a wake. This superstition is called pagpag. In the context of a wake, it means going elsewhere after attending the wake before heading home to shake off the spirit decreasing, lest it follows you home.
Yeah.
Was that like dead body?
Yeah, we believe that.
So like when after you attend like a funeral,
Yeah, like that.
then if you go home, it's like the spirit follow you.
That's why we need to put them like, what's that called?
Coffin?
Oh, like that.
Where does your family go after you attend the funeral? Where do you go? Straight home?
Oh, but not entering the home, just wait in the front. Then we're going like get something to throw him. Then she walk inside. That's the time she can get inside.
So you must throw a rock at the door?
No, not just the rock. You know when you cook in the drill, the one inside if the charcoal,
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. We threw them.
In the front of your house?
In the
The patio area?
like that. Then she will come now. They will come. Yeah.
Do you have to like do that like if only you're going home straight after a funeral, or like when you are like what if like you're going to town after the funeral? It won't follow you home then?
No, that's okay.
I like that. me trying to think of every funeral I've attended and went straight home.
That's how we believe, but I don't know.
Maybe that's the sounds that comes in the attic at night. But actually, it's just my mom going down for her midnight snack. Reassure your host that you're human.
Common line used by Filipinos when knocking on someone's door is tao po, means person. Mini estimate refers to the knocker calling out to ask if there are any people inside. When actually, it is said to stem from the knocker reassuring the people inside that he or she is a person and not a possible harmful supernatural creature.
White dress of a lady that's knocking on the door outside, and I've heard this, but I don't believe in it. But like, it's like you know, like a spirit will come visit you of like a certain person who was dead in your home, and like it's like they're trying when people like knock at your door, they're trying to signal you that they're human or something. That has happened. I'm telling you that no joke. I do not believe in this, but it has happened. Whenever it was like a party of Halloween we've had here for celebrating, at night my classmates would usually sleep over and they witnessed it themselves. I told them they won't believe me because I don't believe in it, but like I've literally seen it with my own eyes. There was a white lady in my balcony, no joke. Even when my boyfriend was here, I saw it at night. Like I was sleeping and then I woke up like this. And then all of a sudden, my bed is like facing like right here in the balcony. Like before I had my bed like this facing towards the balcony. I was sleeping on the mattress at the floor. And like I literally woke up, my eyes was staring straight at, I could not move. I was like frozen. You know like that freezing when you're like, you know, like you're sleep paralyzed, you're awake but your body isn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, only my eyes were open and I saw a white dress and I saw black hair at the door. And the lights in the balcony were on.
Oh my god. I'm imagining.
Yeah. I'm not joking at all. Like I've seen this. But when my friends came here, like there was like a knock at in the balcony. Like it's always been the same place where it's like one knock. And then I was always told that whenever you hear that, you have to knock back. Otherwise, it would just keep knocking. So whenever my classmates hear, you know, I have to be brave. It's my home. So I just knock back and I'm like, don't bother us and all like that. That's why I always do that whenever I hear like this. But I'm not joking. This is the one thing that I've actually experienced. Like I'm not joking. Like I've seen the lady. No one believes me, but I've actually seen the lady.
Oh my god.
Like I tried to like move, like signal help towards my aunt because she was like right there sleeping, but like she was facing towards me. I was trying to move my toes. Whenever you're in sleep paralyzed, to unfreeze yourself, you're supposed to move your toes because that's the only part of your body that will stay awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my toes were moving, but the blanket was too heavy for anyone to see my toes going like, oh, stop.
Yeah, I tried that.
Remember, we're not joking about any of these beliefs that we're talking here. We're just trying to share on what Filipinos have believed in and what we've experienced.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Jenefe has experienced at least one of these.
Of course.
Who has not? Siblings should not marry within the same year.
Yep.
This superstition is called Soko.
Yeah, so
And advises against siblings marrying within the same year as it divides the luck between the two marriages. Another type of Sukuk advises against marriage within the same year as the death of an immediate family member. Pushing to do so is considered bad luck.
yeah, we believe that.
I've heard many people, but I think this is only go with marriage, I think, not proposals.
Yeah, no.
Because like I've heard of many siblings who propose within like the same year area.
Yeah, it's okay.
But like I've never heard of people like getting married in the same year.
Yeah.
So like I guess you can get married in December, one sibling, and the other one the next year in January.
Yeah, that's okay.
January 1, you get married, and then December 31, you get married also. Like the year before. Like 2020, you get married on the 31. Then 2021, you get married January 1.
I don't know again, that's okay.
That's considered not the same year.
But it's the same, you know.
Mm.
The
No.
tomorrow. I don't know.
Serve pancit noodles at celebrations, especially birthdays. Wait, like you have to or you can? This ever-present dish at Filipino gatherings is believed to represent long life. Billy's birthday's coming up. Let's surprise her with some pancit.
Oh, that's main, you know.
Isn't it like also like similar to bihon? Is that the same thing?
Yes, the same thing.
Oh, okay, cause good, cause we always put that in the table. Only respect the elements. I've heard this all the time from my cousins.
Sabi-sabi po. Yeah, I believe that.
Like you know, like you can't like hurt the everything around. Otherwise, like you're gonna get haunted.
Yeah, we believe in that. Careful when showing fondness of our babies. It's difficult to restrain from playing with cute babies or complimenting their parents on their adorable features, but doing so in the Philippines is believed by some to be a potential cause of illness, referred to as either usog or bate. This superstition says that when a person with strong energy greets a child, the child may soon after suffer from unexplainable discomfort.
What?
This is why, especially in the countryside, older people know to say puera osog when showing fondness over children. This is meant to counter any osog that may have happened otherwise. If this isn't said, and parents attribute certain maladies of their children to osog, they may ask the greeter to smear their saliva on the suffering child's forehead as a cure.
Oh my gosh, this is like just strange to hear.
Osog or bate? This is the first time I've heard that.
But like I always see like kids always being played by everyone. Like I never like suspected that there was gonna be like a suspicion about them. This is my aunt number one. My aunt number one.
You're missing things and elves. Yeah.
Elves. Whenever my aunt says this, like I don't like tease or anything, but I just said like Santa elves. Like, aren't Santa's elves supposed to bring the good stuff, not take them away? Cause like all the time my aunt forgets where she plays stuff, and so does my mom. And then they think in their head like maybe it's elves, or like they think of it as like other people. Like, and then I'm like, you just probably misplaced it.
Yeah. Right.
Like me, I misplaced everything, and then like this paper, you will know on what this paper is in previous videos or later videos that it was YouTube, and then Jenefe found it and she just left it on the floor without telling me. So moving on to the second website, which was Pop. 10 weird Filipino superstitions you believed as a kid. So Jenefe was here as a kid. I came here when I was grade 4. Technically not a kid.
Yep.
You should not walk over someone if they are lying down because they will never grow taller.
Whoa.
Jenefe, has that happened to you?
I don't know.
When you're little, did your brother James go over you? Like walk over you?
Yeah, they say that, but I didn't believe, but I don't know why. Yeah, they say
I actually did this to some of my classmates when I was little.
Mm.
Like I actually like went over their food. Like I just walked over their food because I needed to get something in the other side. And then my classmate was crying. Like this was back when I was little, guys, like grade 4. And like she would cry. I'm not gonna say her name to embarrass her or anything, but she cried. And you know, like my mom was there, and she said like it's a superstition belief. Walk back over it to unverse the curse.
Yeah.
And she was crying, and like not my mom, like the girl, but like I felt so bad because like I'm like, I made her cry by walking over her food.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know if that goes with the height too for her. I don't want to say that.
They say that.
Oh, I seen this actually, like not just in the Philippines, the superstitions. I've heard it all over, where if you take a picture with 3 people, the middle person dies.
No, I didn't believe that. No. Even if I'm a Filipino, no.
I don't think that's actually true.
You should not sleep while you are angry. Because-
Hungry.
Hungry? Oh yeah. Because your spirit will go to a place where there's food and it will become trapped there. Yeah, I believe in that. But I've never, experienced in that. And I don't like.
But what if it's like you're watching a YouTube video at night and then it's like food and then you tend to want that food and got hungry? Does that count?
Maybe.
Because that happens to me most of the nights. Because like my favorite YouTuber that I like watch her videos, she always uploads food videos, and like I tend to watch those videos at night, and then I get hungry. Oh, I don't want to see that picture.
If I want a grain of rice or trains will come out of it. Well, they say that, but I don't believe. My God.
If you get a grain of rice or trains.
No, it's not true.
What do you mean trains? Like the vehicle
No.
will come out of it. I'm 100% sure that this is not true.
No.
Well, it makes sense on why the website says you believe that kids. I never believed this as kids ever. I just I watched this movie called was it Goddesses, like a goddess movie.
Good and God.
It was for a project, and ever since I watched that movie, like I always get the thought in my head, like if I was a god, then wouldn't I get like blood of gold? Just because of the movie, I have that thought, but I know 100% sure that's not true.
Yep.
If you sleep with wet hair, oh no, I sleep with wet hair all the time. I don't want to read the rest of this.
They say that.
It will make you crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm very entertaining on YouTube that I like to act.
Oh my
Bald
God.
or blind?
This is the first time I know.
Check my eyesight. We're not making fun of this. It's just like this is not gonna happen to me because one, I'm not crazy. Two, I'm not bald. Not wig. I'm not blind. There. Picture frame, green, fan, Jenefe. That's all I can prove. Also, how do you think I edit videos if I am blind?
Correct.
If you are lost, turn your clothes inside out because the elves are teasing you.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're outside, you're just gonna go naked and then just re-clothe yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. Beth, try that. Yeah, that's true. But I'd never try that because I know it's very scary,
What if there's someone like watching you and then takes picture of you as you change?
No. No one watching like that because the elves, they have power, Yeah.
Okay.
They say that. That's why my perspective is that true? But they say, and then okay.
If you see any pictures of Jenefe in the forest getting changed, just know that it's because of the superstitious belief. Okay. Dropping utensils means that someone is coming. If a spoon falls, a woman will come. If a fork falls, a man will arrive. What is is that like a bad thing or a good thing?
It's a good thing.
What if like a visitor?
Like that, something like that.
I drop my silverware too much often that no one comes.
Sometimes it will happen, but sometimes not.
Maybe it's just like the accurate time. Like maybe it's like when visitors come.
Yeah.
Then like if you drop a spoon, then your dad will like end up in the room or something. If you point your finger at night or at trees, you might have to bite your finger because if you don't have to, bad luck. Preston says this towards me about like rainbows. Like I have a habit, like whenever there's a rainbow, I tend to point all the time. And she says when you point like this, like with your two fingers, don't use one finger.
Because they will cut it. And I don't believe that.
I still have 10 fingers, and when I didn't know about this until I was grade 7, when about the rainbows. When I wouldn't, when I point, Presley would go like this. She will like put my hand in my mouth and she will go like that to bite it. You should jump on New Year's Eve so that you'll get taller and grow faster.
Oh my God. I've tried that many times, but my height, it's not even my relatives, my blood, it's small, tiny.
Well, when it comes to like the genetics, it doesn't go on it doesn't go like based on superstitions because it goes by the genes of your parents. Like if
Yeah.
your parents are very tall, then you will grow very tall.
Yeah.
Like my dad, he stopped growing when he was in his late 6 feet. I forgot what was his last height, but it was like 6 something, and he's very tall. While my mom is in like 5'6". No, like 5'5" or 5'4", 5'3". And like if my mom was actually like 6 feet, then I would have been like hitting the roof.
They say that, but no, it's not true. I've tried that many times.
Okay, the last belief it says on the site. When you bite your tongue, choose a number between 1 to 26 and determine its corresponding letter from the alphabet. The first one that pops up in your head, whose name starts with, that means that person just thought about you.
They say that.
Bite your tongue. 1 to 26. 1 to 26.
7.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G. Oh, who are you thinking of? Letter G.
J.
G.
G. No, I don't know.
So G just thought about you. Ooh. So that's all we have for today. If we would continue to look at this, Jenefe might be horrified to sleep. Good thing that Jeriel is here to be here in the same room as her, and not so that she won't be afraid.
I have my babies.
Her kids that are Almond and Saffron, they're cute little white dogs. They're not here to say hello. They're outside playing and leave her.
As
their mom.
always.
But Time is here, but he's all the way at the very end.
Sleepy.
I think, or he went with Jeriel over there in the bathroom. But that's all we have, and if you find any of these superstitions spooky or strange or just a new fact that you learned about the Philippines, hit the like button. And if you want to see a part 2 of superstitions, like if you want a funny superstition about like superstitions worldwide or in different places or other videos, you can comment it below. We can also do some of these videos on Jenefe's channel if you like. And we are just going to find more if you want to see more. And that is all we have for today. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and we'll be seeing you in next video. So, bye!